Chris Perez's relationship with the Quintanillas is good right now. Of course, it hasn't always been this way, and they've had a lot of up and down throughout the years. So let's start from the beginning. He joined Selena in Los Dinos in 1989. Now, Abraham loved Chris's talent, but he didn't like his rocker look. And of course, he didn't think that Chris was good enough to be with Selena. They fell in love, and they had to sneak around because Abraham forbid their relationship. But of course, when they found out, Abraham kicked him out of the band, and Selena and Chris eloped in 1992 because they could not be apart. And after that, Abraham accepted him into the family, and he accepted him back into the band. And for 3 beautiful years, Chris, Selena, and the Quintanillas were a beautiful family and a beautiful band. But in 1995, when Selena was unalived, everything changed. Chris was destroyed, the Quintanillas were destroyed, they were all grieving, and the relationship became very complicated because just weeks after Selena was unalived, Chris signed a legal agreement giving the estate that was controlled by Abraham at that time exclusive rights to Selena's name, image, story, and likeness. So in exchange, Chris would get 25% of net profits from anything used in Selena's brand. But the contract also meant that Chris couldn't make any books, shows, or movies without Abraham's approval. Now, I feel like Chris was taken advantage of at that time because he was destroyed. He was grieving. He wasn't in any shape to make important decisions like that. Now, we fast forward to 2012, Chris published the beautiful memoir, To Selena with Love. And in 2016, he tried to make the book into a TV show, and Abraham sued him. The lawsuit said that Chris violated the 1995 agreement by trying to use Selena's name and story without the estate's permission. Now, the lawsuit went on for years. There was appeals, court hearings, fights over the contracts. In that time, there had been times where Chris was very open about what was going on, and he felt like the estate was pushing him aside when it comes to do with Selena's life. But in 2021, both sides agreed to dismiss the case, and they resolved it amicably. Now, we don't know what happened. We don't know what they agreed on, but things have been very peaceful since then. Now, today, there's no active feud. I feel like Chris was finally giving the respect and the space that he deserves in Selena's life with the documentary because they were open about his relationship. They let him talk. He did an interview. He does have a good relationship with, especially with Suzette. He's often seen with Suzette. He does speak with Abraham. In a recent interview, Chris said that he does visit the Quintanilla. I really do hope that since things are good now, he could do the TV show based on the book Selena with Love. That would be amazing to see. I mean, they're always going to be connected forever. Chris will be Selena's husband. But what do you guys think about the relationship? Do you feel like they took advantage of him, having him sign such a big contract when he was still grieving? Let me know what you think in the comments. And of course,